All right, and hello, and good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. We're back at it with another demo called Drone Sector. Probably knew that already by clicking on it. Let's go ahead and get started here. In this game, you're protecting two separate allied units moving in to clear an objective zone. Your mission, you are a drone operator firing down support fire. First couple of things here, we are going to change up a bunch of the weaponry here to some of the more overpowered bullshit weapons that are out in the game and really need to be toned down. Let's see. Let's grab two of these, couple of those, couple of these, and with three railguns, we're going to win. And these are just petty backup. Um, let's go ahead and go into missions. This is not a WASD up, down, left, right arrow key. This is more of a mouse that guides you everywhere. Tab to switch between you shooting. AD to switch between weapons, not 1, 2, 3. AD to switch between your two units. Scroll in, scroll out. So what we're going to do is we're going to select our first unit here. We're going to have them immediately start swarming our first objective, and then we're going to go hot. Y'all should know what that is. Yes, I'm playing without the volume. I should technically be playing with it, so I can hear when the squad is in utter chaos. But because we've got a bunch of anti-personnel and a bunch of anti-tank weaponry, our guided missiles got to stay on target. But it makes hitting moving targets a lot easier other than a stationary target. You can hit them twice with your railgun. That will also take them out, taking out strategic vehicles before they get onto site for your squad. Is also very helpful, which I am not doing to pay attention to them because that was two armor depots that they just walked into. That's also one of our destroy missions, which is here. Another reason why I said go with this. You can hit this easier on target, probably 2 or 3 to destroy it. It is quite slow comparatively to any of the other anti-armor tank shots. Yes, it is 2. I don't know who that Ferrari Dave guy is, but I'll probably hit him up in just a second. Yeah, congratulations, you made it into my video. Let's see, so Squad 1's going to finish that up. I'm going to come over here and destroy this mission. Didn't really need to change weaponry. You get like 200 shots with the railgun. It's actually really nice. Let's see, that one's destroyed. We're going to go ahead over here and destroy this one. As I said, this is kind of a quick, easy map. I've done it a handful of times. All you technically need to do is get the capture zones, not the resources, and destroy the buildings, and you will be totally set. Let's drop this AT down. I have not done this to where I did not lose a single gentleman yet, which kind of sucks, but, you know, such is the life of warfare. It is what it is. In this game, you technically can save them all. I'm probably going to save up my whole other unit. Let's go ahead and drop 2 more of these down. Take it out. Is anybody swarming? Yes. Let's go ahead and oop. Yeah, C will change to your day-night cycle or your plain view. I can't see dick during that, so I gotta play with the nighttime. Drop 1 there, drop 1 there. No, this game does not care about cover if you're trying to shoot around it. If you're using like railguns or explosives like this, it's just a railgun is also an AT. As you can tell, 2 rounds kill the AT. Anywhere in that explosive circle, it's great. Now that these guys are sitting here like sitting ducks, let's go ahead and move them to our second OBJ. Let's not let them get flanked here. Sometimes if you time it right, you can get 2 with 1, and it does count as 2 Tau missile kills. Did I come across this game by somebody telling me? No, I just saw it the other day and was like, huh, looks neat. Drone operator, huh, let's see what those guys really go through. Why couldn't they give me proper air support back in the day? And then you can see why here. Squad's getting pretty shot up, as you can see on the top right. Squady's alive versus squaddy damage. Let's go ahead and drop this down on them, let them know it's coming. Let's take this out. Drop a second one here. And while we're at it, drop a third. You only get like 10 shots with that. I'm calling it a Tau missile. I know it said something else, LGR, TS, or whatever the fuck. Don't worry about that. Just let me say what I'm going to call it. No, your squaddies are absolutely retarded. They will not attack tanks. They will not attack anything else other than the units running at them, and they are very, very, very squishy. Now, you're supposed to be using 2 units to get this through. You do not have to have them evac to win. You can see my second team is sitting over here doing jack all. If I want them to attack that point, they can attack that point. Let's go ahead and get a missile here to cover them. Now, this squad should pretty much be asleep at the wheel going ham. Let's see, I've got a couple more cars coming in. Let's take these out. There's only 2 maps available right now. The other one just is not as fun as this night map. It's actually 10 times easier in certain scenarios. Basically, just take the railgun all the way through, blow up an armory, oh yay, and not even worry about it. Hence why I'm just doing this one. I can also change it up and try to do another shit. No, that was me fucking up because I launched 3 of those thinking I was dropping down. See what I mean by them being super squishy? Super squishy bastards. In real life, you would not be taking that much damage. Well, you could, because, you know, there's always that one idiot in the squad that's fucking around. Y'all know who it is. That's why you call them Private Stupid. Everybody has one. Let's see. Actually, you guys come over here and take this objective. How are you looking otherwise? Looking pretty good. Shot this over here. I hate jumping back and forth through these night missions. It fucks with my eyes. Let's not have them get run over. Squad 2, how are you guys looking? You're looking fan-fucking-tastic. Okay, back to you guys. I'd rather have them go stop over here, but I don't even need the resources. You really, really don't. These guys will auto-attack as they go as a group running down the street. You can tell I only have this one car really to worry about. Let's just take him out now. Our other group is pretty much flying under the radar because all the attacks are over here. Oh, it looks like they're about to get walked in on. Let's hopefully cut that off. Cut this one off just in case. If it wants to fucking sit there, it'll sit there. I will take it out. You are not coming up on my dudes. Goodbye. And yeah, we're looking good otherwise. You guys can fend off one dude. And then that's going to be it. We're going to capture all of our zones. We've lost 2 dudes. Oh no. Not the end of the world. It does take quite a while for them to finish capturing zones. As you can tell, it's like 1 per second, so it takes 60 seconds. I don't know why. It's a video game. It can be improved upon a lot. By the way, the railgun is quite slow. Once you do get it up to speed, it starts ramping up. As you can tell, luck, we still have 75 rounds, and we haven't even used half of our other ammo. So we should be all right. The demo will end, but I think in the full game, it should continue through. You continue with all of your previous units that you had during the last mission, and less units means slower and slower capture time. I don't know if they're doing that. I'd show you a lot more in the main menu, but there's not much to show. Again, there's 2 maps, and here we go. They just captured it. The other one's a desert map. I really don't want to go and play it. Again, essentially this combo is overpowered. We take a look here one more time at our AT weapons. You get a 40mm cannon. Take 6 hits on a vehicle for this. And the tanks themselves, not even real tanks. They're more like APCs sometimes. In the jungle mission, it's all tanks, so you'll want a lot of the Pathfinders. But the only problem is that it's super, super slow. The flare does not do anything when you come across it, whereas the red flare, it will hurt your guys more than it does protect them in this demo. But that's everything for Drone Strike for now. See y'all later.